I'd say there are a lot of highlights that I had during my time at Chinook. It was just an all-around fun time. We're here at our Talon helicopters hangar at YVR, and I'll give you a little tour. Okay, for our fleet we have 2 A-stars, so the 2 you can see here. We have a couple of the Dolphins. We use both of those for our Marine hoist pilot program. And then we have a 3rd Dolphin that's out in Alberta right now for some firefighting. The Dolphin we primarily use for our Marine hoist pilot program. So we take the pilots from here or from Vancouver Harbour or wherever they are around the south coast here, and we fly them out to the ships and then hoist them onto the bridge. And then we also use the hoist for search and rescue. Depending on the scenario, the search and rescue organizations either request our hoist machine or one of our A-stars with the fixed line. This is one of our A-stars. This is the machine that I fly here. Usually we do general utility work with it off the base here, all around Vancouver, mostly in North Vancouver. We do some search and rescue work with it as well. And then during the summer months, we usually send it out all over BC and Alberta to fight fires. So today I'm just going to have a little look over the machine. I'm taking it out tomorrow, so I might as well do my DI tonight, make sure everything's in order, so I'm ready to go early in the morning when I need to depart. I kind of knew from being a little kid that I wanted to be a pilot. It was always a dream, I guess. Helicopter specifically stemmed from me growing up in a very outdoorsy family. We went hiking and skiing, and I'd always see the helicopters flying by, and I kind of thought that would be a fun job. Yeah, and here we are. I always played with the idea of moving abroad, and I basically landed on Canada because, you know, the West Coast is beautiful, and then I found the BCIT program. I figured it would be a good fit. There's more opportunity to start out as a pilot in BC, more so than in Germany, so it seemed like I would have better chance at actually succeeding in the earlier parts of my career. The BCIT program, in conjunction with Chinook Helicopters, was a 2-year diploma program, and the nice thing with the program for me as an international student was it set me up for a work permit right after and a good start here working in Canada. It's a big investment, so you need to know what the industry is like. Chinook was helpful in that regard because they're very realistic with the expectations they set for new students, in my experience. Getting a first job in the industry can be quite hard. I got very lucky that through connections at Chinook, I got an interview, and luckily I got the job right out of school. I started working as ground crew, so I did everything from office work and dispatch to cleaning floors, driving fuel drums around the countryside. Then after about a year, the company started putting a little bit of training into me on the Jet Ranger, slowly progressed into flights for clients, and then about another year later, the company sort of sent me off to camp, and that's sort of when I became a full-time pilot and started flying. I'd say there are a lot of highlights that I had during my time at Chinook. Probably pretty obvious. The first solo was, you know, a really fun moment, but a day later we had this huge snowstorm, and the one instructor took me out the next day, and we just went and played in the snow, basically in the mountains. Nice bluebird day, and it doesn't really get much better than that. I really enjoy flying the A-Star, and having the city and the mountains right next to each other is a really fun experience, and being able to fly in a busy airport like YVR is a fun combination that is, I think, pretty unique to our situation here in Vancouver. I'd say my training at Chinook definitely helped set me up for this job. Chinook is in a very good place in Abbotsford, I think, because you have the busy airport and the mountains accessible for some more advanced training. And I'd say that was one of the reasons that I wanted to come to Canada, because I could have all those experiences in one go during my training.